Joy 99.7 FM, and we mentioned it earlier. We're talking about Women of Valour. Nana Aba is staying, but joining the conversation, we have all the way from South Africa is Julia Stewart. She's on Super Sport. She's a Super Sport presenter, and we follow you, Julia, especially during the World Cup. So we see you. Welcome to Ghana. First time in Ghana?
I tell you, this is the most warm welcome I have received anywhere I've traveled. It has been amazing. I live in my little bubble in our studios in Randburg, Johannesburg. I had no idea people here knew what I looked like or knew my name. This is honestly, and I've not even been here a full 24 hours yet. But thank you so much to everyone for the warm welcome, and I look forward to the next couple of days.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we know you. You're like a sister to us. Nadede Tete is spokesperson for Women of Valour. Good morning, Nadede. Good to see you again.
Good morning, Mama V.
Yeah.
Good to see you as well. I
Right.
always listen to you as well. And so we also know that you're a very big woman. And we are learning a lot from you as well.
All right, Nana Aba, this is an innovation. Tell us about Women of Valour. Why Women of Valour?
Women of Valor, because women don't tell their stories well enough. You find women sometimes telling their stories, and it's almost as if they are apologizing for who they are. And we want women to tell their courageous stories because they are courageous. We want to tell our own stories. We don't want anyone filling the gaps for us.
Right.
And that is what happens most of the time. And so when women tell their stories, there's another woman out there who feels less lonely. That, oh, Julia went through it, Omotola went through it, Eugenia went through it, and they're still standing and smiling. I can too. So that motivation for other women to know that they can also do it, they can also get there, is the reason we put this together.
Right. Thank you for this. And this is a series, so this is just the first.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely. And we are looking forward to other editions. This is our maiden edition. And we've assembled these amazing women from different parts of Africa, Nigeria, South Africa, and Ghana. And they all have different stories of courage they are bringing to the table that will inspire that young girl in the university, somebody my age who is working and wondering if they have life figured out.
Right.
You know, sometimes at a certain stage, people feel that you have it all figured out. But when in your quiet moments, you ask yourself a lot of questions and you ask whether it's normal. So if you hear somebody sharing similar stories, you'd realize that, well, I'm not alone in this.
Right.
And when people share their stories, you are able to also learn so that you don't end up committing the same errors. You don't have to go through that experience. If someone shares theirs with you, maybe if you were supposed to take the left turn and someone shares the experience that the left turn was horrendous, you probably wouldn't go there and take the right turn.
Right. You know, and I say that there are people going through what we went through.
Yes.
Who can't seem to figure things out. It's good that we tell our stories. And Julie, I can't wait to hear your full story, really, because you are in the field dominated by men, really, and we see you rock it. Of course, you're not sharing your full story, but what should we expect from you?
I'm just blown away by what Nana Aba has said. I did not know this woman. I met her face to face for the first time last night, and I think I have so much respect for what you are doing, because I wish this existed when I was coming up. I wish this existed when I was first entering this industry. The mistakes I have made, if I had women who were open enough to share their experiences, I maybe wouldn't have made some of those mistakes. And I feel a huge responsibility on my shoulders to excel so that the next generation of women don't have to fight quite as hard. I've said this so many times, but people won't understand unless you're in it. It's lonely. You can't really ask for advice, because how does a man who's made it to the top understand what you have gone through? Silly little things like doing makeup in the bathroom in a stadium that doesn't even have a mirror, because women are not meant to do this job. We are reminded every day, every time we go somewhere, they don't have a female toilet. Those are like little things, but it's a reminder to you constantly that you're not meant to be here.
Right.
And it convinces you and it pushes you harder to make sure that you are the one that shows, hey, hold up, there is a place for us.
Well, Nana Aba, Julia is not alone. Tell us about the other speakers.
There is Omotola Jalade Ikende from Nigeria. Omotola is a huge name, big name,
Absolutely.
superstar. So Omotola is coming as well. She gets in on Sunday. And then there is Eugenia. Eugenia Bafo Banco is a Ghanaian. Eugenia has an amazing story. She's not as popular as Julia and Omotola,
Right.
but her story is one of courage. She's a victim of abuse, and she managed to get out of it, set up her Safe Space Foundation, and she's doing remarkably well with a lot of women caught up in that situation,
Right.
and then trying to educate other women to avoid those circumstances. And so she has a very beautiful story as well to share. And so these are the three main speakers for the event. But we have a side attraction as well. There is Charlotte Osei, the former EC boss, the lawyer, who is going to talk about why women need courage.
Right.
And we all know that if there is any woman in this country who's had to need courage, fall on courage,
Right.
to stand tall, it will be Charlotte.
And still surviving.
And still
going
surviving and
strong.
smiling.
Yeah.
And I keep telling her that, I never want to be your enemy, because I'll be so ashamed every day being your enemy, because she keeps rising and doing better.
Yeah.
And then there is Shika Goka. Shika is speaking about becoming a quintessential lady. We all need it.
I'm so excited for that part when I saw
That
the
one,
headline.
right?
I was like, yes, yes,
Yes.
sign me up. Sign
Yes,
me up.
and then Obobi is talking about Gen Z, what the Gen Z must know. A lot of the time we misunderstand the new generation. We think the new generation should be doing things the way we know, but the world has evolved. Things have changed.
Right.
And so parents and this generation and our generation must understand the real truth. And so
Right.
that's basically what's going to happen.
Great. So Nadede, we all want to be at the Labadi Beach Hotel on the 7th. We got somebody calling early. I think that was really smart to get an
invitation.
An invitation, exactly. So how is it going down? Can we all come to the Labadi Beach Hotel?
Well, we would have absolutely loved for everybody to come, because we want to inspire as many women and men as possible. Unfortunately, the numbers are limited. Initially, we actually planned to have just a small number, but then with the demand, we increased it a little bit more.
Okay.
And it was absolutely overly subscribed. And so we have had to, unfortunately, break a few hearts. We've courted a few enemies because of that, because it was by random selection that we had to
Right.
send mails to some people that, even though we had confirmed them earlier, we had to tell them that, unfortunately, due to the limited numbers, we have to, unfortunately,
But it
you
will
have
be
to
okay. I mean, it will be on
monitor
radio,
online.
right?
Yes.
Yes, it will be on radio, will be online. But I just have to once again apologize to our many attendees who are disappointed and feel
Apology
very
accepted.
hurt.
There was
by
I
us.
got a DM yesterday from a lady who said, Nana, but I thought you were a woman of dignity and integrity. How dare you take me out of the list? I'm like, it wasn't me. It's not there in Bentuma.
Oh, wow. They put us on billboards, man. I arrived here last night and I saw us on billboards, and they thought they were going to be making everyone happy. This is insane how many people want to be a part of it.
But you can monitor online.
Yes.
I think we can go to the Black Star Square the next time.
The next
Maybe.
time. maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But Julia, what's on your plan? I know you'll be speaking on the 7th of March. What do you want to explore now that you're in Ghana?
Jollof rice.
We make the best.
Already, this woman sitting alongside me has put me under pressure saying, Ghana jollof rice versus Nigeria jollof. I was like, no, it's a draw. I'm not getting involved in that. She thought she was going to trap me.
Well, you're in Ghana. You will get involved. You have to get
She was
involved.
going to trap me. I'm so excited to explore. I've seen a little bit of it and asked so many questions. Probably already annoyed the people who are alongside me today and for the next couple of days. But I believe there is a very big football match on Sunday.
Yeah.
So I'm going to
Top
go
red
check that
hearts.
out. Yeah.
Listen,
So I'm going to go check it out.
when you're asked, say you're phobian.
No, don't.
Just say you're phobian.
Say you are a fan of the biggest club in Ghana.
See how
Accra
difficult-
Great Olympics.
You see how
we
difficult-
beat Hearts.
See how
We
difficult
beat
it was
Hearts.
for her?
Accra Great Olympics.
Julia,
It's
Say
Accra Hearts of
Oligbogbo.
Oak.
Say
no.
Oligbogbo.
Julia,
The
that's
reaction
heavy.
in this room has me stressed. Like
Phobia.
the people behind the scenes here,
Phobia, that's easy.
they are
Phobia.
they are
Accra Hearts of
stressed.
Oak.
They're perennial losers.
No, we are not.
We just beat you. We've beaten you back
did
to
I
back
start?
like you
What
are
did I
small
start?
boys and girls.
Are you running commentary?
What did I start? Maybe I have to, because now
You just
the
started a
tension in
mini
this
war.
room, yeah, in the
know.
back, it's hectic
Two
now.
against one, actually.
Well, listen, Julia, we're happy to have you. I can't wait because I know there are a lot of young women out there who want to be like you. They want to be like you. It's good that you tell your story so that they will know how to follow. Yeah, we all want to work on that stage where you are.
Remember when I was at home watching TV as a young girl, there was no one who looked like me on TV. So I don't think it's impossible for anyone to do.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nana Aba, for putting this together.
Thank you,
This is
Mama V, for having-
amazing.
Thank
amazing.
you. And I have to say a big thank you to multimedia. The publicity, the promotion that we have enjoyed on your platform
It's been amazing.
is amazing. No media house in Ghana has come close, even though I've had support from a lot of media houses. But what I have received on multimedia is amazing. The last time somebody said, "Why are you a staff of multimedia?" It was just beautiful. So please, anytime you invite me for Super Morning Show, I'll be here. But don't invite me at 12:45 a.m. Sammy, that's what he's been doing.
Nana Aba,
Say it again.
we've been nice. This has been awesome. It's been good. Now you're getting
You've been
into other
fantastic.
areas.
Thank you so much, Joy. Thank you.
So just a quick reminder to many people who will not be able to make it in person.
Right.
You can monitor via our YouTube channel and our Facebook channels as well, our Facebook handle, and then it will be streamed on Anaba's handle as well. I understand that multimedia also will be giving us some coverage as well, so you are not losing out on anything.
Right. All right. Well, thank you, ladies.
Thank you,
Julia,
Mama V.
welcome to Ghana. Support the greatest champions Accra had to
Accra
work.
Great Olympics.
And,
You never say
the
die until the bones are
landlords.
rotted.
we
Which
will
landlords?
give you a key to the city. Thank you, ladies.